I guess the thing is there hope for millennials and money and absolutely, and changing what the current adage is about millennials and money?
I mean, I think a huge stressor is student loans. We were all kind of pushed into, you got to do high school and then college and get a bunch of internships and blah, 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 follow this line. Yeah. Follow the line that your parents did and kind of what they're telling you. And so you take on anywhere from, 40, 50, 100 to hundreds of thousands of dollars debt. Yeah. And so now you're stuck with this big amount of debt with a degree you might not even want to use, but you kind of feel like you have to keep just doing what your degree is so you can pay off your loans and then maybe eventually you'll be free. Yeah. I think what really stops us is seeing our own value of like, there's so many things outside of your degree that give you value. Yeah. So see your value and get creative. Your 9 to 5, like you're saying, like your 9 to 5 job might be to pay off your student loans, but maybe there's other things you can tap into, other skills that you have, or maybe it's creative like work or things that you like to do that you could sell on Etsy or get creative. Like I think we're just so box oriented. We're just like, I fit in this box and this is my identity and this is who, letting people tell you who you are instead of being like, this is who I am and this is my value and this is the value I want to bring to the world, and in exchange receive money for it. And so seeing your own value and owning that of like, it's not wrong to have a job to pay your student loans, but maybe you find out you really like something else better than what your degree was in. Like I think the loans are this like form of like confinement and I'm fortunate enough to not have student loans, but I worked with, atrocious amounts of student loans with clients and it's like
can't file bankruptcy. It doesn't go away.
And especially in like the medical and dental field, and some of these kids get out and they're like, I don't even want to be a dentist, and you're like, shit, you have $700,000 of student loans and you don't want to be a dentist? Like, right? Like that's more than a house. And then you want to buy a house. Like you are over 7 figures in debt, and like be sure if you're going to take out that much. We weren't educated on the front end to say, is this really what you want to do? Like, this is what this debt means. Okay, so a lot of it is, and like you were saying earlier, of like, we're learning these lessons, so our kids are going to be so much better for it.
I know it is a fact.
But we're kind of having to pay some of the prices, and life doesn't have to suck just because you have loans. Like, I know it can feel confining and like scary, and if you don't understand it and understand the terms and your options and could you refinance, or there's a lot of different ways on the tactic side, but gosh, there's so many options on the upswing side that like live in a world of possibilities instead of being a victim of your circumstances.